So here's my requisition. You'll see it's internal as the type, not that that really matters. Across here I've got an inventory item. I've got a line quantity of 100. You can see that I'm sourcing it from an inventory base here and this organization. And I've got a note to the receiver that I want a split quantity here. I'll actually clear that one out, and we can see that note get automatically populated. And we've got the dates that we want this to work for. I'm going to change this to an 18 because my accounting periods are not open correctly. So the first thing I'm going to do is upload this to the interface table. Okay, need by date. Must be later than the current date, so let's go and fix our little error we got here. Okay, and we've loaded that to the interface. So if we go into SQL Developer, and we look at the requisitions interface all table, we see we have one record, and in the distributions table again we have one record. Okay, and across here we'll see that the quantity information will show as 100 at this stage. So I've created some scripts here. The first script here, it actually inserts a new record into the distributions interface, and it splits that quantity off the quantity that it finds from the existing distribution. So you can see it grabs all the same information apart from the new values for the ID columns there. Then it goes and updates the existing requisition distribution with that quantity halved, and we do the same thing for the lines afterwards as well. So we insert the new line, again that quantity halved, and I'll put a comment in there as a note to receiver, just somewhere to put it so you can tell that it's happened. Now the line num, this is interesting. I can't just say line num being the same, it is a different line number. So therefore I've just put a plus 1000 on there just so we can differentiate the lines, which isn't a bad thing. It doesn't affect how the interface works. It's just the requisition will show line 1 and line 1001. And then again, we've updated the record in the requisition interfaces all with a quantity of 2. Divided by 2. So if I then select everything and I go to run that, it's going to ask me for the line that I'm going to split based on. So there's the line ID. This line ID is held also at the distribution, so this will work for the extension package. And I'll put that value in there. I put it in for the next one, for the update, then for the new Req line, and then to update the current Req line. Okay, so it's done 4 updates there. So if we go and run our SQL again, you'll see you've got the 2 records for the line level here. And if we go across here, we'll see that we've got our comments here. We received split quantity manual and a new record with the split quantity. And across here further, we'll see we have our quantity information. Oh, I've gone past it. So there's the line number there. And I'll come back for the quantity. Where are we? There we go. There's our quantity there. Okay, and then if we do the same for the distributions, we can do that. And when we run this, come across here, we've got distribution sequence IDs being put in there, and we'll see here that we have the quantities as well. And you can see those in L50 as well. And it ties back to our requisition lines that we've created. Okay, so if we go back to the wizard, we can do a download. Choose the dates. I just go into the future. Close that, and you'll see we've got our 2 records here. And there's our line number of 1001. You'll see the quantities of 50, and see the quantities of 50 there. You can see that matches the parent record up above. So if we run the import program, and I just press OK on that, you can see our batch number here matches with there. And we go submit, and then we just view our requests. And you can see that that's finished there. If I press refresh sheet, press closed. I left the old record there, it just does a refresh and recognises them both as independent refreshes, so that's fine. You'll see our requisition numbers there, and in the wizard if I do a download, you can see there's our header with the 2 lines, and if we go into Oracle itself, we can see our 2 lines for the 50. Okay, there you go. That's splitting functionality